From the moment humanity discovered fire, we've been obsessed with one thing: pushing boundaries. From building ships that sailed across oceans to machines that conquered the skies, our evolution has always been defined by how far we can go. And now, we're about to go further than ever before. Because one company isn't just building a rocket. It's building the rocket. A vehicle that might, genuinely, transform the future of civilization. Its name? Starship. Developed by SpaceX, this towering, stainless steel giant isn't just designed to take us to Mars. It's set to completely upend how we move, connect, build, and survive on Earth itself. Forget everything you think you know about space travel. Because this is the beginning of something much bigger. Let's start with the basics. What is Starship? At full stack configuration, Starship includes two parts: the Starship spacecraft and the Super Heavy booster. Combined, they reach 120 meters in height, about 394 feet, making it the tallest rocket ever constructed. But it's not just big, it's powerful. With 33 Raptor engines on the booster and 6 more on the ship, Starship will produce over 16 million pounds of thrust, making it the most powerful launch vehicle in history, surpassing NASA's Saturn V and even the Space Launch System. But Starship's biggest advantage isn't just power. It's reusability. The entire system is designed to be launched, landed, refueled, and launched again, just like an airplane. SpaceX wants to use each vehicle multiple times a day. If successful, this could drop the cost of getting to orbit from tens of thousands of dollars per kilogram to just a few dozen. Let that sink in. The economics of space change completely when launching becomes cheaper than air freight. So what happens when you have a fully reusable rocket that can reach anywhere on Earth in under an hour? Welcome to point-to-point suborbital travel. SpaceX is exploring the idea of using Starship for ultra-fast long-distance flights. Instead of flying 14 hours from Los Angeles to Shanghai, you'd launch into suborbit and land on the other side of the planet in just 40 minutes. It's not science fiction, it's physics. Suborbital hops bypass the atmosphere's drag and curvature, allowing for travel distances of thousands of kilometers in minutes. Now, this isn't replacing economy travel anytime soon. But for urgent cargo, diplomatic transport, military operations, disaster relief, or even ultra-premium business trips, the implications are enormous. Suddenly, global cities become functionally connected in the same way neighborhoods are today. And if that becomes the norm, the idea of borders, time zones, and regional delays might start to erode. We're talking about the first steps toward a truly interconnected Earth, one where the speed of space travel begins to redefine geography. Starship isn't just a transportation tool. It's an industrial engine. SpaceX's plan is to manufacture hundreds of Starships, rapidly and efficiently. Think Model T assembly line, but for orbital vehicles. The factory at Starbase in Texas already resembles an aerospace megafactory, and SpaceX has openly said they want to mass-produce Starships like commercial jets. Why? Because the more vehicles you have, the more you can launch. And the more you launch, the faster you drive costs down. That leads to a whole new economic model. One where bulk materials, like water, steel, concrete, even solar panels, can be launched into orbit affordably. It allows us to build orbital stations, off-world fuel depots, and space-based factories. And yes, those factories matter. Certain products, like fiber optics, protein crystals, and semiconductors, can be made far better in microgravity. Today, those materials are expensive luxury goods. But with Starship-scale payloads, they could become mainstream. That means the dawn of an in-space supply chain, with manufacturing, distribution, and even storage happening in orbit. One of Starship's very first uses is already underway, launching Starlink Gen 2. Starlink is SpaceX's massive low-Earth orbit satellite constellation, delivering high-speed, low-latency internet to the entire globe, including the 2.6 billion people who remain unconnected. The original Falcon 9 can launch about 60 Starlink satellites at a time. Starship? Over 200 in a single trip. This transforms the economics of global internet access. Suddenly, rural villages, isolated islands, and war-torn zones can be brought online in seconds. We're talking about eliminating the digital divide permanently. And with global connectivity comes new economies, new education systems, and new security protocols. Entire GDPs could shift upwards simply by being online. Starship becomes the backbone of a new digital Earth, launched not from fiber cables underground, but from rockets above. Now imagine this. Solar panels the size of football fields, orbiting the planet. Space-based solar power has long been a dream, because in space, solar energy is constant. No clouds. No night. No atmosphere. Just pure, uninterrupted power. But getting massive structures into orbit? Until now, far too expensive. Starship changes that. With its gigantic payload bay and enormous lifting power, it can carry entire power platforms into space, launching them in single trips. Eventually, these platforms could beam energy down to Earth using microwave transmission or laser arrays, collected by special ground receivers. It's not science fiction, it's under development by agencies like JAXA and Caltech. And if Starship makes this viable, Earth's energy system could shift from resource extraction to orbital collection. But the most radical change Starship offers? It's the key to becoming a multiplanetary species. Elon Musk has been clear. The goal of Starship is to build a self-sustaining city on Mars. And he means it. Not just a scientific outpost, not just a research station, but an actual thriving settlement with hundreds of thousands of people. Why Mars? Because it has gravity, atmosphere, water in the form of ice, and seasons. It's the most Earth-like planet we have. But getting there is no easy task. We'll need to launch payloads of over 100 tons, land them safely on Martian soil, build infrastructure, life support, and even grow food, all with local resources. And to do that, you need Starship. There's no other launch system in development today that can carry that kind of mass, repeatedly, at scale. NASA already agrees. They've selected Starship as the human lunar lander for the Artemis program, aiming to put astronauts on the moon in the coming years. It's already passed crucial milestones. Starship isn't just for Mars. It's our entire architecture for off-Earth civilization. Now let's talk geopolitics. Whoever controls access to orbit, controls the future. Satellites enable GPS, banking, military surveillance, weather forecasting, and now internet connectivity. And Starship could launch entire constellations faster and cheaper than any competitor. That puts enormous strategic power in the hands of SpaceX, and by extension, the US. It also reshapes the global launch market. Nations that once paid hundreds of millions for satellite deployment can now do it cheaper, faster, and more frequently. Developing nations gain access to space. Rogue actors might too. It means the space economy becomes the global economy, with all the political, military, and economic implications that come with it. So here's the big idea. Starship is not just a rocket. It's a platform for planetary transformation. It could end global internet inequality. It could enable lunar and Martian colonies. It could shift the world's energy source from fossil fuels to orbiting solar farms. It could redefine transportation, manufacturing, and defense. It could, quite literally, make Earth interstellar. And it's not decades away. The first launches have already happened. NASA is on board. Global investment is ramping up. Engineering breakthroughs are being made every single month. We are watching history unfold, in real time. And in a few short years, that gleaming silver rocket lifting off from the Texas coast might be remembered not just as a machine, but as the moment the human race truly took flight. Because whether it's to orbit, the moon, or Mars, Starship is how we get there. And that will change Earth forever.